Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all? I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of Flavors on the Motherfucking King, y'all.
Yeah, checking in once again.
Yes, sir. Bad night, we never left. And so, check the move. For those of you who have never been on this show, the way we go, each one of these jars is a topic. Each one of these jars is a different strand. Each one of these jars we gonna get high and be married. I'm your host, Sleep in the Building.
Mr. Boy Big Bo Hicks coming in once again.
Yes, sir, and as we said before, this is Flavors on the King. Opening up this show, we want to say big shout out and thank you to everybody who followed, supported last week, who stayed with the movement, folks that is actually tuning in just to hear what Too Hot Niggas got to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we coming up with some hot shit. Just thank you everybody that subscribes to the channel. You know, make sure you try to share it and spread it as much as possible. We appreciate the fact that you do come in and watch the videos from week to week. And like I said, keep sharing. Ask the people to subscribe.
Yes, sir. So the strands we're gonna bring you today on the King. This first one is what? That
Tahoe OG Kush.
Yes, sir. Number 2 is what?
Number 2 is that Purple Dream.
Yes, sir. Martin Luther King had a dream. I had a purple dream. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That third one is what, Big Bo Hicks?
The third one is Do-Si Do. Out of Fernando Valley, Southern California.
Yes, sir. Number 4.
Number 4 is that Snow, aka Snow White.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was part of Snow in the Bluff.
Shout out to Curtis Snow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And number 5 is a special one we bring you to the King, because and it's coming straight out of Adamville. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Atlanta, GA.
Yeah.
Somebody you know very well. Killer Mike.
Run the Jews.
Yes, sir. And this strand we're gonna bring you today is ooh la 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 la. Ooh la la, y'all.
Yeah, this thing packing punch too.
Yes, sir.
We saved the best for last.
Yes, sir. So we about to crank this thing on up real quick. What's the first topic we gonna get on today?
Well, the first topic, man, it's been on the news since yesterday, man. We got we had what they call a active shooter. We're going to go to the great state of Texas, man, the Lone Star State, man.
Yes, sir.
We're going out there to Arlington, Texas, man, the Timberview High School.
Before you get this topic started all the way, get into the details, I'm going to fire up this Tahoe.
Yeah, fire that thing.
Yes, sir. For those of you who never had Tahoe or never seen Tahoe before, this how it go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hold that up in the camera for y'all.
Right.
Tahoe. Did you find out anything about this Tahoe?
It's really derived from OG Kush. It's really didn't have a lot of information on it. It looked like it coming in about 18% THC. It's a good head high. Relaxing. I think it's 70% indica and 30% sativa, if I'm not mistaken. I really like this Tahoe though. It's a good OG Kush strain for all the OG smokers out there, old school smokers.
It's not more of your head high like we use, like most of the weed that we smoke is a head high. It's more so of a body high.
Right.
Yes, sir. But it tastes great.
What type of flavors you getting out that thing, man?
It's got like a nice OG but pungent taste to it. It actually smells good while it's in the air right now too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But what went down in Arlington?
Man, listen, I really, and my condolences go out to anybody that had any family members or any kids or anybody that was working at that school or whatever. But it's coming out of Timberview High School. Apparently, allegedly, once again, all this alleged because it hasn't been proven to be facts yet.
Yes, sir.
18-year-old Timothy George Simpkins.
Yes, sir.
Had been bullied by some kids that were screaming "blood gang."
Yes, sir.
Now he had been robbed twice before this incident. This thing happened on Wednesday, but a video that one of his family members put out showed that he was being bullied and he was being beat over and over.
Act of violence. This is not somebody attacking our schools.
Officials saying it all started around 9:15 this morning. Authorities now reviewing videos posted to social media appearing to show a fight.
We believe right now, preliminary, that it was a student that got into a fight and drew a weapon.
All you hear is pop, pop, pop. Like 6 shots, 6, 7 shots back to back.
This is something you all have done drills on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we do drills on it all the time, so we knew what to do. Once we heard lockdown, because usually they let us know it's a drill. But they said lockdown, so we knew it was no drill.
Police identifying the suspect as 18-year-old Timothy George Simpkins, a Timberview High School student who turned himself in after an hours-long manhunt. Students sheltering in place. Teacher Dale Topham was just down the hall with his students, and together they barricaded the door.
When they realized it was shooting, there was no hesitation, no confusion, no chaos. They just immediately got it.
Wow.
And the video really sad because Timothy wasn't even fighting back, man. He was just standing there trying to cover up. And the teacher was in the classroom trying to tell the student to stop. But the student just kept hitting him and punching him and punching him and punching him.
Wow.
But when he came back, he didn't come back to fight.
Oh, Texas is about like Atlanta. It ain't hard to get no gun down there. It ain't hard to get no gun down there.
He lived with his grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
He was driving a pretty nice car. I think it was a Charger or a Challenger or some of that. Stuff these young kids like. So he was riding clean. You know what I'm saying? You know, his grandma had a little money, and he was being well taken care of.
Yes, sir.
It sounded like the kid was probably a little jealous of him, man. And
the hatred was real.
Right. He driving this, you got this.
Matter of fact, he was driving a car that was probably nicer than most of the teacher cars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
18 years old, man.
18 years old. 17.
17. My condolences go out to, like I said, anybody that got anybody injured during this, because
shot in the process.
He got 3 charges for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He actually bonded out tonight.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Allegedly, he just bonded out, you know. So somebody had some money.
Right. And the bond wasn't too high.
When you got money, bond ain't usually that high anyway.
But damn, when you go to school, though, they say he shot a teacher too. So
hey.
he didn't care who he was gonna hit.
It wasn't. You know, we say this all the time. A lot of these young cats get these guns, and they ain't never went to fire them off or did nothing like that. They shooting in the air.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, when you shooting in the air, you never had to shoot a target. You never had to shoot a moving target, especially. Man. So let alone can you hit a still target, you can't even hit a moving target.
I'm saying, man, you know, this bullying stuff is really getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you bully a kid. I mean, I don't know how you think you're gonna rob me twice. Okay, the first time I might be scared, might be too many y'all. I feel like I ain't got no fair fight.
Mm-hmm.
But that second time you come back with that, I'm gonna be ready the next time. You got me the first time.
Well, hold on. It was allegedly 2 robberies and an ass whooping.
Right,
so, come on now. You ain't gonna keep doing me like that.
Keep catching me like that. I'm gonna have a knife, a gun. I'm gonna have something to get your ass up off of me.
We not even gonna play them type of games.
Right. Once you see that video, that person feel, whoever feel it, the teacher, whoever, man, you gonna understand that he really wasn't trying to fight at all.
Well, at the end of the day, I think he should have had some real OGs around him, some real, a real male figure. And when I say that, one that's gonna tell him, because I ain't gonna lie, when I was in school, I got jumped before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But slowly but surely, I knew I couldn't get all on. Right. But I caught all them motherfuckers one by one, and I gave them the business as I called them.
Right. Yeah, that's what
you know what I'm saying.
If it's a group of,
you know, even if he was gonna shoot him, if somebody older would have been like, "Look here, nephew, you ain't gonna do that at the school."
Right.
But get what? You know where he be at, so you gonna handle your business
like
there,
so you don't get in no trouble.
Yeah.
Right. You know, because you can't let this. Now this gonna affect you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You got a pistol charge with an aggravated assault shooting in the school, man. You know, you ain't gonna be able to get no job nowhere with that on your record.
The hell with that, you got a gun charge before you were old enough to get a gun.
Right. So that ain't even gonna fly, man. So, you know, holding for him, everything work out, man. And like I said, condolences to all the kids and the teachers and the family that was affected by it, man, you know. Condolences
go out to them. But on some real stuff, we as people got to watch who we fucking with.
Right.
Because just because a person, what we like to call, seem lame,
right,
that don't mean they ain't about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, he had his hand. He was able to get his hands on the pistol pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he took the ass with 11. He came back.
For all we know, he could have came from they would kept screaming blood gang. Right. He could have came from a long line of Crips.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You never know who you fucking with.
Right.
And just because a person stated they self, don't mean they won't fuck you up.
Right. Don't mean they won't stand up for themselves. And you know, I just hope hopefully nobody don't die out of this and nothing like that. The people that got shot, hopefully they recover and everything. But they need to address this bullying though, man, with these kids and stuff, man. They need to address this bullying stuff, cause
man, and not only that, even this bullying shit is getting so out of hand. It's to the point where they talking about shutting down Instagram and Facebook because the suicide rate went up from folks getting bullied online. The kid suicide rate. Actually, what they was getting ready to do, they was gonna come up with Instagram for kids that was 13 and under, right? And somewhere in the process, they did studies to see the effects of social media on kids.
Right.
And they learned within the last 5 years, it's been over 10,000 suicides from children.
Right.
That's committing suicide from being cyberbullied. You know what I'm saying? It's not like when we grew up. You know what I'm saying? If somebody bullied you when we were coming up, like in the early 80s and 90s, you know what I'm saying? When people were bullying you, only the people at your school, only the people on the bus, or only the people in the neighborhood knew. Right. You know, nowadays when they bully you, people who don't even know you laughing at you.
Right.
And that's taking a toll on our youth. So, regardless if you cyberbullying or regardless you just bullying, period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Grandma, you tell me all the time, it's somebody bigger and badder than you.
You're always gonna run up on somebody.
And the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can bully a million people, but there's gonna be one person that's gonna knock the hell out you. And sometimes when they knock the hell out of you, it ain't got to be physical. It can be in your pockets. It can be in many ways when you think you running shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody just ain't gonna take no ass whooping now. Some people take an ass whooping and get back.
In 2021, niggas is not taking ass whooping.
They ain't taking no ass whooping, man. Most of these nigga parents ain't never whooped their ass. Goddamn, more than they take an ass whooping from somebody the same age or so. But I just hope, you know,
once again,
the message get out, man, that, you know, things could take a turn real quick. You know, they probably felt like, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. But look how it turned out, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, like I say, if you didn't have nothing to do with it and you got hit or hurt or anything, I feel sorry for you and our condolences go out to you. But to the one that was bullying him and messing with that young man,
right.
I hope he took at least one of y'all out. I might be wrong for saying this,
right?
But
ain't nobody die though.
Hey,
ain't nobody die. Well, you know, I was just like surprised at the high school screaming blood. Man.
Man.
In Texas, man. Arlington, Texas.
You know, Texas full of gangs.
Yeah,
not just it's not yeah.
Arlington ain't like Dallas.
Hold on.
Going down over there in Dallas now.
It ain't like Texas, where the world is not like when we were coming up. Like I said once again, guess what? Arlington, Texas used to be country as hell.
Yeah, that's what the Cowboys are.
But now everything is not like it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like when we were coming up.
That's where the old Cowboy stadium was at, Arlington, I think.
Arlington, Texas. Yeah.
It's a lot of money over there.
It's a lot of money down there.
Yeah, them folks over there got nice.
That money is why he was able to get that gun so goddamn quick.
That's what I'm saying.
That money.
He had that pistol in the car.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that pistol in the car, man.
But
don't know unless he had that pistol, because it didn't take him long, from what I understand, to go get it and come back.
handle your business, young man. You know what I'm saying? Our heart goes out to you. You know, next time don't pick up that pistol so quick.
Right.
And we gonna let this blunt marinate just a little bit.
Work your plan, man. Come up with a better plan than that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, just start shooting, man. You know, like Sleep said, you know, you got some old school OGs out there, man. Show them how to do work, man. Show them how to really put in some work, and don't put yourself in harm's way and put yourself in jeopardy of going to prison for the rest of your life.
Yeah, because that's just one day out your life. You got a whole life ahead of you.
Right.
But
we're gonna go on to the next strand, man. What we got coming up
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this next topic coming to you.
Well, this next strand, we got a Purple Dream.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. You know, Prince had Purple Rain.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You got the Purple People Eaters up there in Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You got that 3-6 Mafia said you got that Purple Dream.
Purple Echo.
But this right here, that Purple Dream.
Yes, sir. Like I told you earlier, Martin Luther King had a dream, but I had Purple Dream. You know what I'm saying? Purple Dream, that's a crossbreed. It's a crossbreed between Granddaddy Purp and Blue Dream. What did it say the THC factor is on that?
I don't know. It's coming in somewhere between 15 to 18%. Man.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing, player.
Yeah, man.
That's a beautiful thing.
4.2 on the 5.0 scale.
I'll show y'all that Purple Dream. You know, this the dream I had, player. It was purple as hell.
Ooh, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
This is what you want. This what Lil Boosie was talking about. Smoking on purple to ease my mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's the shit that we get high to. Yeah.
I got a sweet little.
Yes. What's the next topic we gonna get into?
Oh, man. This next topic, man. We're going to go down to Jacksonville, Florida, man, Duval County. There's a lot been going on down in Jacksonville, man. The coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, Urban Meyer.
Yes, sir.
He actually, this is his first season.
Yes, sir.
They came in with a lot of expectation for him.
Talk your shit.
They drafted the quarterback #1 pick.
Yes, sir.
I don't think they won a damn game.
They really ain't shit changed down there in Florida.
And they paid Urban Meyer some good money. I don't know the details of his contract, but he was like
the type of money they paid him. He supposed to have the recipe. You know what I'm saying?
But now they got a video that's circulating now.
Right.
Showing him in a bar in Ohio somewhere. Cause he used to
Ohio. This video of Meyer, apparently taken at his restaurant in Columbus, shows a woman, not his wife, getting up close and personal. The video has been viewed over 500,000 times on Twitter alone. The Jaguars say that they will have no comment on the video.
Ohio
today.
State last year.
Right.
But he was in there grinding on a young blonde up in there. He a married man. He a married man.
Everybody, he supposed to have his feet on that grass. He somewhere playing with some ass. He supposed to have his cleats tied tight. He in the club getting right.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
From what I understand, man, you know, being that this was his first year and they ain't winning no game.
Right.
a lot of players had a lot of problem with that because they said they just didn't like the way he was talking to a lot of the players, the way he, he still talked to them like they in college. And I seen
right.
Aaron Rodgers said, because they asked Aaron Rodgers, he made a statement today, and they asked him, what's the difference between a coach coming from college coming to the pros? So
right.
He said, in college, you call your coach sir or coach such and such.
Yes, sir.
Well, he said in the NFL, you call him by his first name.
Right. Gruden. Yeah. We all grown ass men.
Urban Meyer came in there talking to them like they were still in college in the pros. A lot of boys ain't appreciate that shit. The men, I should say. A lot of the men ain't.
Because a lot of them out there making more money than he made.
Right. And they been in the league longer than he been coaching in the league. But they suppose he came in there talking to him real grimy, man. So now he got a lot of shit on his face. Urban Meyer, you got a lot of shit on your face right now. Because, you got to walk it like you talking, man. You see what I'm saying? You can't put that expectation out there on them players and then you come back and you out there sending the wrong message, man.
And not only that, in order for folks to do shit your way, you got to show them that your way work.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only reason why. What's the coach down there? The Patriots, Belichick.
Right.
That's the only reason why Belichick get to do what he would do.
Right.
Because he proven that his system works.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day,
man, they said Urban Meyer came in the locker room after the game, man. After that video came out, they said he kind of come in there, explain everything, apologize. They said them niggas started laughing. They said the whole team. So they said everybody just started laughing at him. Like, really, man? Like, you gonna come in here now and apologize? You been sitting here running around talking like you just the savior for the team, and we got to do your way or the highway. But like Sleep just said, you got to lead by example. Man,
that man was supposed to be in the locker room. He was at the boom boom room.
He was supposed to be home with his wife. He was out there balling, like
living life.
Big stepping up in
his feet were supposed to be on that grass.
The head was on that ass.
You know what I'm saying? And then, as a man, you shouldn't have to explain yourself to another man. Yeah. That's why they were laughing at him. I'm trying to throw them low. Pull it and see what I'm talking about.
I see a little hole right there.
little one. That thing looking like a crate over there, boy. Yes, sir.
Urban. All this smoke, man. I look like I'm sitting over in the great Sahara Desert up under a campfire. What you talking about?
He ain't Future, but he want all the smoke. Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. Urban Meyer, man.
Man, keep your head up, Urban.
Hey, man, get your home life right first. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything in your closet is clean. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you can't be putting nobody else out there on that carpet, man, and like you said, don't throw stones because you might live in a glass house. Man,
Urban Meyer is go save your bitch because if you keep up what you doing, your team, you will switch.
Yeah, Jacksonville ain't looking too good down there right now. Man. Down there, Jacksonville ain't happy. They ain't happy at all, man. They brought you in to win some games. Here your ass is up in the bar rolling up some man. So shout out to him though. His wife got it back now.
She
ain't jump ship.
Yeah, and she been defending.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So she must be with the shit too then.
Hey, she pulling that Hillary shit. Yeah.
She with the shit. You got to ride or die now. I'm going to give you that, Urban. You got to ride or die there, but
you did something with your NFL money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to tighten up, I know my Steelers doing bad, but goddamn, Jacksonville, y'all doing worse.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Steelers won that first game. They ain't did shit since. They beat Buffalo. They must be their whole plan just to beat Buffalo.
Hey, Cap ain't shit. I ain't listening to shit. It's still early. You know how they do. And when you lose at the beginning of the season, they talk about you bad. And when you winning at the end of the season, they all on your nuts. Yes, sir. But Jacksonville, you lose 3 more, goddamn, you can throw your playoff shit away. You call that shit a day.
It blowing for me, man. It must don't like your lips or something.
Yeah, you smoked past that big crater and you had it in there.
Hey, man, this is here, man. Gang cigar.
Hey.
They only had silver this week.
Mm-hmm.
But,
this shit blowing. It's the real one. This shit's blowing.
When you want to lay down and have you a good drink, you sit back and smoke you some of that purple drink.
Yes, sir. This is what you smoke, and then put the dream catcher over your goddamn head. Yes, sir.
You hell, man.
Man, big shout out to all my old school smokers like we always do. We got to shout y'all out every episode. You know what's going on. That's all we like to hear when you hit that though.
Hey, man, but you know, man, a lot of these dudes put themselves on a pedestal, man, and then, you know, life sometimes bring you back down to reality, though.
Yeah.
You know, you go ahead and tell them guys, you know, they watch how they living their life and doing this and doing that, and that thing, you know, we got a whole video of you out there. Like
I said, you gotta lead by example, man. And you know what? If they win, I'm more than sure the team would look past it.
Hell yeah, if they done won all their games.
Nah, they didn't even have to win all of them. We only in week 3. So really all they had to do was win 2, and they would be like, it's gonna be okay. But they laughing at him like, nigga, we losing, and you come in here trying to explain to us about your goddamn marriage. I got it.
Jacksonville one of them teams, though, they ain't been able to keep no coach, man. So shit, they probably tired of, and they probably still paying some of them coaches they had in the past.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so they really probably can't find, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, they just gave him probably a big ass signing bonus just to come to Jacksonville.
Yes,
he was one of the most sought after coaches when he came out. You know what I mean? So shit, they probably ain't gonna find probably to the end of the season. They gonna see how he work out, whether the team get better or not. Cause I don't, you know, they ain't really got shit. They drafted Trevor Lawrence, but they ain't get nobody else.
Oh.
And they said that wasn't a lot of players were mad because he brought a lot of college style players in. It wasn't your pro style players. But you know,
he had because he had to bring in somebody he could control. So what he did was call out folks he done coached before and tried to get them down there, which was cool. But at the end of the day, them motherfuckers ain't winning.
No, you good in college, but when you get to the NFL, man, that's shit.
Man, big shout out to everybody. Get your shit together, bro. Get your shit together because them folks ain't been a winning team in so long. They don't have no problem with getting rid of your ass. All they do is open up the salary cap.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Duval County, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
everybody
sir.
Down there in J-Ville.
Yes, sir. But we about to let this blunt marinate while we doing a little meditating. And when we pick up y'all, we gonna be on a new topic and a new strand. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Oh, and big shouts out once again to all the folks that like, follow, subscribe with the movement, and all the good shit. You know what's going on. All our platforms.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna move to this next topic right here with the next strand. This next strand coming out that San Fran. You know what I'm saying? Coming out that Southern California.
Yes, sir.
That's Dosey.
Ooh.
AKA Dosey. You know what I mean? It's coming from
swing your partner, Dosey Do.
Coming in at 4.7, 5.0 scale, 20% THC.
Woo! Up there.
It's parent strain of OG, KB, and Face Off.
Ooh.
I really like this Dosey though. I done had like a couple different ones. I think the first time I got Dosey though, it was okay. But this one right here though,
it's the real fun.
Hey man.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you got to put the real stamp on this.
Yes, it is.
You know
that thing about just as purple as that goddamn purple drink.
Man,
that thing is a beautiful thing. Can y'all see that? I want you to see it.
Whoever brought this one,
yes, sir. Dosey Do. swing your partner, dose-a-do. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and let you fire that thing up, man. Tell me what you think, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Now, this is a flavor I've seen in the city.
A couple of times,
right, I've
man.
seen this flavor in the city.
But you know the growers are always different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, this one is a little different. You know, because like I said, the first dose of dough I got, I was like, okay, it's all right. It's all right. It really wasn't one of my favorites, you know, because it was just so much
going on.
Right. So much coming through, too. But this next topic, man, after you go and let us know what you're tasting right there. What you tasting?
It made me want to go put a pair of cowboy boots on.
Cheech and Chong.
Take me back to the Wild Wild West. Woo.
Wild Bill.
When Mario used to say, whoa, 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 whoa.
And that is him.
Mm-hmm.
He's not an imposter.
If you don't believe me, hit that thing, see what I'm talking about. Hit you up in here, too, with it. Right in here, you get that nice little hit back there. You know that hit back there that smokers like to feel. You get the nose and the throat. Mm-hmm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. It's the real one.
Too, man.
Yes, it is.
They got multiple flavors in it.
Yes, sir. Only on the king, man.
Right. Now, you got to come to the city, though. You want to get the real one. Now.
You know we the best. Yeah. Fuck all the rest of the goddamn podcasts.
You got to come here. This ain't no shit you find down in them little country towns and shit like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's this third topic we gonna get on?
Man, my partner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My homie.
Yes, sir.
Dave Chapelle, back in the news.
Not my boy Dave Chapelle.
Dave one of the funny dudes, man.
I fuck with that guy too, man.
He came out with a Netflix special. He done went in. Now, you remember that last one? He said something about the lesbian, gay,
yeah.
LGBT.
Yeah, you know he was making fun, talking about, how can I stop talking about it? It's funny. You know what he said?
Yeah. Because he broke it down like each one was in the car.
Yeah.
He had a lesbian, he had a bisexual, and he had a transsexual.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? He broke down each one.
I'm going to pop that shit up on the screen for y'all. Just that little clip.
A lot of the LGBTQ community doesn't know the baby's history. He's a wild guy. He once shot a and killed him in Walmart. Oh, this is true. Google it. The baby shot and killed a in Walmart in North Carolina. Nothing bad happened to his career. Do you see where I'm going with this? In our country, you can shoot and kill a but you better not hurt a gay person's feelings.
He back in the news.
Yeah.
You know, they back on his shit now. They back on his shit because he's always a funny motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
The comedy, you know, and people that knows about comedy and the history of comedy, it really was no topics that was off limits.
Yeah, real talk. At a certain point in time, it went.
Like, motherfucker feel like if I can get up there and joke on myself, talk about shit
I can joke on you.
I can joke on any other motherfucker out there. Because I'm getting on here telling my truth. You see what I'm
saying? Yeah, they let Eminem do it when he was freestyle battling.
Yeah, he talked about his mama.
He talked about his mama. Look, he talked about his mama and himself. So by the time the other rappers get ready to talk about, they already said. So now what you gonna say that?
Right? Yeah, fucker. I done told you.
Yeah, so it's the same thing with the comment.
His mama bad though. Yeah, he did his mama bad. Eminem did his mama bad. Man. Shout out to him, man. You shouldn't did your mama like that.
Yes, sir. But Dave Chapelle.
Yeah, back then.
He was defending the baby.
Mm-hmm.
He was defending the baby, and he made a couple of comments saying that y'all came down on the baby more harder by saying the gay comments about, because his exact words on that once again was, if you ain't gay and sucking dick in the parking lot, raise your hands.
Mm-hmm.
They made more fuss and complained more about that than they did him actually shooting and killing somebody in Walmart.
Right.
Now I understand it was self-defense, but he got more publicity
from that
from making a statement than he did from shooting a person.
No, he killed the motherfucker. Not shooting.
Yeah, they show you how much another black man's life is worth.
Mm-hmm. And got off. But you ain't really hear nothing about that shit.
Yeah.
You heard something, but it wasn't like breaking headline news or no shit.
Yeah, true.
You heard something about it, then next thing you know, that shit was over.
One day it was here, the next day it was gone.
But that gay shit,
man, we've been hearing about this shit every day.
And I really don't like to comment because I'm not no gay hater or no lesbian hater, no transsexual hater.
Yeah,
no
I really don't like to comment on the topic because every time you have to speak about the baby and that shit right there, you got to bring up Lil Nas X.
But here's my thing though. This is what I get back to. Like, okay, they all, not they, but I wonder what they shit. Fuck it. The LGBTQ.
Yeah.
They always say straight people don't understand what it means to be gay and to be treated differently because you're gay.
Right.
But hell, black people been put up there that shit for 400 years now. And don't nobody understand what it, if you ain't black, you don't understand what it means to be black.
I mean, in order to understand what a person going through, you have to be there through it. So me personally, I ain't about to lay down with no other man. Period. Just understand what you going through and what you feeling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a choice whether or not you gay or not, though. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to say. If that's a lifestyle you want to live and you choose to live, that's your choice. But whatever race you is, you born that shit. Or whatever
and don't get us wrong. I don't need nobody going out there talking about, them niggas on Flavors on the King be gay bashing. No. We have nothing against the gay community, the LGBTQ community. Right. But at the end of the day,
I got people in my family that I love dealing.
Me too. Me too. But
you know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, like I said, and I said this a couple of episodes back, the gay community has more rights than black people, and that's sad because it's a melting pot of people that are gay.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not just one gender, not one race, not one child, one man, one woman. It's a melting pot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say that I shot Dave out for making people think. You see what I'm saying? Because that's really all it's doing, man. It making people use their brain.
Yeah, real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Just think about shit. He doing it in humor, but he really just making people just think about, like, really? Like,
we care more about what one man thinks about a certain type of person or people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We care more about his opinion than we do about him killing the person.
So
and don't get me wrong, it was self-defense, him shooting the dude in the Walmart. But at the end of the day, a life was lost.
Right.
Let's keep it real.
Right.
And nobody spoke of this young man no more than a week, and it was over with.
Right.
This shit with the baby and Lil Nas X and how everybody's opinions and feelings.
But now Lil Nas X he want women again.
Nah, he say he missed pussy.
He missed pussy. He missed that pussy. He missed that
pussy.
He missed that pussy.
He missed that pussy.
He came out that pussy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? See, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So. Is he supposed to be the spokesperson for the LG?
My thing is, do you call him gay now or bi?
What is it? Right. No, he part of the LGBTQ.
The alphabet gang.
Confused. That shit confused me. I be trying to remember that shit. That's why I'm sitting here saying it like that. Cause
I know, because you don't want to get it wrong, because you don't want nobody to feel a certain way. Yeah, but it's just...
Now it's LGBTQ. Man, they the gay mafia, man.
The gay mafia. Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
But
that. Whatever you choose, like I said, that's your choice.
Big shout outs to Dave Chappelle for making people use their head and think. Because it's a lot of things that go on in this world that you really need to think about. That was just like when we were speaking about the young man in Arlington, Texas, right? Yeah, it's bad that he shot up a school where he was shooting at the school, because he didn't shoot the school up. He was shooting at the school, but do you kind of like say, oh, that's bad when you got people that's constantly harassing you, taking your thing, bullying you?
Me personally, I wouldn't have came to the school though.
Yeah,
just my personal opinion. Me, just knowing me, I couldn't have came up there and shot the school though. Cause I would have been mad with them certain motherfuckers that put
yeah.
I wouldn't want to fuck nobody.
But you never know. They might have rolled the bus home, and he driving the Charger home. He don't see them. When he gonna look like a stalker follower at the bus? That was the only time he felt like he could get them.
He took an ass whooping though.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he took an ass whooping.
But at the end of the day, you gotta look at shit both ways. I was just using that for example. You gotta look at that shit both ways. And we don't think about a lot of shit both ways. We think about what somebody tells us or what we heard. But sometimes you have to look into shit and investigate. And that's why I say big shout out to Dave Chappelle for being a real one. Because guess what? The average comedian wouldn't have spoke on that.
Like I said, man, you got to stand on what you believe in. You said it very weak. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got that right to stand on what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't them friends and know nobody else believes or whatever.
Yes,
stand
sir.
on what you believe in and be strong with it, man. And I firmly believe that Dave Chappelle was right.
Yeah, that was real.
He was right.
You were right.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
open up your eyes more.
Right. You know, people more concerned about, you know, a guy making a statement on how he feels, even though he is a star, up and coming star. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of influence because he got a lot of followers or whatever. But he just made a statement, man. You know, and he really wanted. I think when he said it, if he had known in his mind that it was gonna create a controversy like that, he wouldn't even say that shit. He ain't really think.
Yeah, it's like, I believe, because it's Dave Chappelle. He don't give.
I'm talking about the baby.
Yeah. Yeah. If he had known that it was gonna do all of this,
he wouldn't even say. He would just kept it to himself.
He would keep his mouth shut on that one.
He kept his mouth shut, but he didn't realize that little statement, because that's probably some shit that he said real quick and not really thinking that it was gonna blow up and everything. You know, that shit that went viral. You see what I'm saying? That's one thing about this viral shit, man. You motherfucker, you in the public eye, you get on there and make one statement, and everything, you know, all your money gets dropped.
But you know what they like to say, all publicity is good publicity, no matter if it's good or bad. Amen. But at the end of the day, you know, publicity is publicity, but bad or good, but even if it's bad and it's slandering your name, because that's basically what they doing. Right. You targeting him. He ain't the first person that done said some homophobic shit. He's not the first person, and he's damn sure not gonna be the last one. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, man, baby, make your money, do your thing.
Right. Get your money out of young boy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you don't get your money cut off now. Trying to go back and forth with a motherfucker, because you know how you feel about something. Just stand on it, keep it to yourself, and keep it moving, man. Keep doing your show, keep putting out good music, and use your head now. That's what Dave Chappelle really trying to tell you. Use your head when you get out here, because they already, you know, you've been labeled as a gangster, you know, as a gangster rapper. So, you know, you gotta watch yourself, man.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna let this blunt marinate once again. We thank you for participating. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna move on to the next topic. This next strand we're about to bring to y'all is what it is.
My turn, man. Put the blunt.
Oh, well, let me put this shit back down.
You gonna fight on backwards.
Reverse.
Nah, you going to the next topic, man.
Yes, sir.
But we're gonna go into the next strand first. The next strand we got coming up, man. Snow White. You know what I mean? That snow. We're gonna see what that snow hitting for.
Yes, sir. You know, like I said,
what you know about that snow?
Anytime you get that snow, you know, I know about Snow in the Bluff. But I want to see Snow White. Get me right.
Yeah, man.
Man, it say coming in about a 15 to 18% THC level, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, sir, put you on your ass. Can't let it pass.
That thing take good, too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This definitely one of the good ones.
Yes, sir. Well, while we smoke this Snow White, I'm gonna get on topic just a little bit. This next story we about to bring y'all coming out of Fairfax, Virginia. This story is about Pamela O. Pamela O, and we gonna say O because we can't pronounce her name because she's Nigerian. But we gonna say this story is about Pamela O and her 5-year-old son at the school, at the daycare.
Well, come on with it, man.
All right, so Pamela O, she goes to the school to see to pick up her child because for her early dismissal. When she goes to pick up her child for this early dismissal, she gets to the office. The secretary lets her to the back, and she getting ready to turn the corner. She sees her son in the office, in the back of the office. She hears a sound. She heard a sound going, like it was gasping for air.
Oh man!
She be in the corner. And the safety officer choking the shit out of her son.
I would have slapped the shit out of his ass. I'm talking about I would have slapped that motherfucker.
Choking the shit out of his ass.
I would have slapped the shit out of that motherfucker. I came in there, he had my son in a goddamn chokehold. They would have been able to keep me off his ass.
Pamela O says she asked the officer several.
That could have been your son.
Man, I'm not going for none of that. Let me tell you for the rest of this song. Pamela O said she was so startled.
Hold on. Go ahead.
She was so startled. She said, "Let my child go. Let my son go."
What are you doing?
The little African boy, his little legs were shaking, just flapping like little fish tail, and his eyes was about to pop out his head. The man let him go.
Right, 5 years old.
The man let him go.
5 years old.
And hey, she took her son to the doctor's appointment. This actually happened in February of 2018, but she's just not going to court about it.
Right.
And she actually won the case.
Right. Yeah, I think it was her and some more parents. They sued the school district, the Fairfax, Virginia school district. They said for causing psychological trauma and physical harm to students with learning disability.
Well, what was his learning disability?
They said he was ADHD. Here we go, the alphabet.
Here we go.
Damn alphabet.
Another alphabet game.
It said attention deficit
disorder.
Activity disorder. Now that's a label they put on for. So they were basically saying they didn't have no special ed class for the kids with learning disabilities.
Well, it was because they said the principal had walked out the room and the safety officer was in the room with the child.
Man, they said the boy was singing too loud in the Spanish class. He didn't want to learn that shit. He African. He don't want to learn nothing about no.
You try to ask that damn African to learn Spanish. What the fuck wrong with you?
He didn't want to learn that shit.
Man, what the fuck wrong with you? It couldn't have been my child, though.
Talking Swahili or something, he probably would have been alright. Yeah,
alright, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Learn this shit, but then motherfucker trying to teach that African kids Spanish. The man speaking all African at home, man. They speaking whatever language is at home. But if that would have been my child, and I walked in that office, And this motherfucker got my son choked up in there.
I wouldn't have told him to get his hands off.
I would have slapped the shit out that.
I wouldn't even slapped him. Let me tell you what would have happened. Look. Hit it black, cause I got to show you this one.
Yeah, go on.
This is what would end up happening.
Cause I'm high right now, goddamn man. Right now, when I'm high, when you got a whole man high,
listen,
go ahead.
This is exactly how it happened. I want y'all to see this. He would have had his hand around my son's neck like this.
Right.
And I would have came.
She said he had him at a 90-degree angle. So he had his ass
choked out.
He had like a grown man choked.
So the same way he got my child choked out, that's how I would have choked his ass.
That's what I'm trying to get at. That could have been your son. And you went in that again. Hey man, what the fuck? What the fuck you got? He's 5 years old. Imagine Charles. Man, he's 5 years old, bro. You tell him to go sit your little ass down in that corner over there.
Hey, Simpkins.
And then if he don't sit down, you call me. I bet you when I leave there, you ain't got to worry about his ass sitting down no more. I bet you.
No more.
All you got to do is say, I'm getting ready to call your goddamn daddy, your uncle, your cousin.
That's right.
Because they coming.
And if anybody going to put their hands on him, it's going to be me. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I will whoop his ass in front of the whole class. Just don't call defect.
And I got
when you put your hand on a child like that, they say they had restraint shit, you know. Now, you know them schools, they got a little shit they supposed to use to restrain kids. They got a little procedure and shit.
Right.
I done worked in that shit before. But man, as soon as them kids get a bruise or a scratch on them, you got to go through goddamn like a investigation and shit.
Yeah, real shit.
So why the hell you choking my son out? You know what I'm saying? What if he fuck around in there and died now?
That would have been the last child.
Right.
He wouldn't have to worry about. He wouldn't have to worry about work no more, no none of that.
Right.
Man, I'm like 2 Chainz. I can't go for that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
When it rains again, you see that, don't you? You gotta be a real smoker to blow one.
Yes, sir. He got that thing on camera, y'all.
Yeah,
he got that thing on camera.
You gotta be a real smoker.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
But yeah, man.
Y'all drop down in that comment box.
That's what I'm saying. I done worked with kids before. 5-year-old though, I ain't gonna choke no 5-year-old.
Yes, sir.
5-year-old.
Yeah, no.
Now 15, 16, he looking like he think he smelling himself.
I might choke the shit out of him.
You don't have to, cause that little nigga strong. But the 5-year-old man, come on, man, you ain't gotta struggle with him, bro. 5-year-old, you ain't gotta put your hand around his neck and no shit, man. You ain't gotta do all that.
Bro, I ain't going.
They got you grab that arm and twist that arm real quick.
For shit, sure.
Yeah, he gonna goddamn do whatever you want to do.
Real quick.
Right, you ain't gotta put your hand around
real quick.
You grab that wrist.
Come on now.
The 5-year-old man, he gonna sit down. Shit.
Like I said, y'all come on down in that comment box and let us know what you would have did if that was your child. Cause player,
right?
I'm not.
And I don't even care what color I wore, black, white, whatever. I'm gonna slap the shit
out you.
Right? And you gonna feel it.
You know that little TV show Squid Game. I don't know if you seen when he was giving them folks the 100,000 yen, and he was sitting there. He was like, "Don't worry about it. You ain't got the money. We gonna use your body." Every time he would turn around and slap the shit out of him. What say the other day? Why you playing with me?
You out of line.
What wrong with him?
You out of line, man. Hey, listen here, man. But shout out to everybody over there in Virginia, man. They said Virginia supposed to be a state for lovers or something, man. You know
it wasn't no love in that school, man.
Right.
Man, big shout out to Pamela and for winning your case. Because that in that situation, somebody needed to be prosecuted or something. They said the safety officer lost his job and everything. And then she said,
they should have locked his ass up.
You know, Pamela Ononiwu, she said the only reason why she didn't do nothing because she looked down and seen he had a gun and she didn't want to be shot for defending her son.
But you know, okay, they said she got 3 kids, right?
Yeah.
They said a daughter got drugged out of school by a brother recently.
Man, go ahead on with the cat.
What's going on with her kids, man?
Man, they hanged on them because they're African.
It sound like she need to be whipping some ass at home though.
Big shout out to all my Africans out there.
It sound like she ain't whipping no ass.
I don't want away. They supposed to be whooping ass out there.
Running around doing what the hell they want to do. Then
them kids.
Then they come to school with that shit. Yeah. Them folks ain't trying to hear that shit. Them folks ain't trying to hear that shit. Man, listen, I'm telling you, man. My kid, you got one time for me to come up there to that goddamn school. Alright? I'm gonna let you go that first time. You gonna get that first time. I'm gonna come up there and talk and be calm and everything. That second time, I'm gonna whoop your ass. And I'm gonna whoop your ass in front of all your little friends and all the motherfuckers you think cool. Goddamn it, I'm gonna let them know. You come home with that dumb shit, you gonna get your ass whooped. Now, if it's something legitimate, I ain't gonna just beat your ass.
Not going for it.
Right? You getting bullied and some shit like that, yeah, I ain't gonna just beat your ass. Now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But if you in there clowning and all that shit, well, this man got to put his arm around you and choke you. It don't take one time for me to bring me up, come up there. I'm gonna tear your ass up. Defect. If I'm paying my child support,
wow.
And I'm going, I come up there because my child got problems at school, I'm gonna whoop their ass. I don't give a damn.
Beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, because it ain't gonna take me one time.
I'm not going for it.
Ain't gonna take
and don't get me wrong, I got an ass when I was little at school. Mm-hmm. We all done got one.
Right.
So, and sometimes you have to give one. Right. But they got to know when they go to their school, right. The same place you show out at, I'm going to show out at.
I say now, two of your kids got that motherfucker choking one and dragging them around school. Man, what the fuck
going on?
You ain't whooping no ass.
Man, come on now.
They going to school getting their ass whooped though.
Little American kids ain't going for that bullshit.
They going to school getting their ass whooped. They going to school
talking about that crazy shit. And then when I say something back to you, you start talking that African shit. I knock the hell out of your ass. What the hell wrong with you? Ain't the fuck wrong with them? You know what I'm saying? Hell.
Pulling though.
Man,
they said that about this one.
Man, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
That's him.
And they pulling. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. You got down on this one.
Yeah, I know.
You got down on this one. Yes, sir. You got anybody want to say shout out to anything this week?
Hey man, shout out to the real hustle, man. My real street.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Once again,
stand 10 toes down.
Right, take care of your family, doing what you're supposed to do. Man.
Talk your shit.
Right, go on, keep doing what you're doing.
Talk your shit.
Anybody out there, that's helping people in the community, they're trying to get back. Shout out to you, salute to you, hats off. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about how much you got, it's about what you do with what you got.
That's right.
So, shout out to you.
Big shouts out to anybody who came up this week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Big shouts out to all our connoisseurs.
Right.
All our old school smokers out. Triple double OG. Mm-hmm. You know, while we sit here and conversate, let the thing marinate and meditate. You know what I'm saying? In a minute, we gonna bring y'all a new strand and go from there. And we also gonna get into one of our favorite moments of the show. You know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So we say that. Oh, and also we bring you a new strand to top it off at the end of the show. You know, something special. So when we get there, we'll go there. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, this is nightcap. Night out. You know what I'm talking about? It's nightcap. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. It's been a good week, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's your turn to fire up,
good weed, good drink, big money, hoe. All I know is I handle my business, so I deserve to smoke dro. Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, coming in, man, at the end of the last of the last, but we say the best for last.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? This next strand is
You want to talk about the strand, or you want to go into it what we get ready to do? Which one?
Oh, we going to the shit you can't make up.
That right. you can't forget that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of shit goes on in this world, in your hood, in your state, in your city.
Right. Sometimes it's local, sometimes it's in another city.
But it's always some shit you can't make up.
Right. You goddamn, you right. And some of this shit, man, y'all see shit that go on every day. You know what I'm saying?
And when you do, you drop in our inbox, send it to us. Right. You know what I'm saying? Our emails, you send us links, and we appreciate everybody who does that. We appreciate everybody who fucking with us.
Right.
So when you see shit you can't make up, cause we can't be everywhere.
Nah.
But you can make us be everywhere.
Yeah, baby. The earth is out.
A turf down show.
10 toes down.
Man, so before we get into this shit you can't make up, this strand right here, like I told y'all earlier, coming all the way out of Adamville, Atlanta, Georgia, Adamville, man, Adamville, man. You know, we got that ooh la la, Mr. Killer Mike himself, Mr. Run the Jewels himself. We got that man in the building, that ooh la la. If you don't know what ooh la la look like, this how it's going down before we fire this motherfucker up. You better get your song, and you can't go to anybody to get your song. You gotta know the man that know the man, or you gotta know the man himself.
Hey, Killer Mike got something.
Yes, sir.
He got something.
Yes, sir.
And hey, you know what? When I smelled, I was like, man, you know, it got some runch smell to it now. That's what I said.
You know the only thing, because I had this strain, I'm about to fire him up too.
Right.
I had this strain, and the reality of it is, the only thing I done seen that even come close to him is that Drake Soul.
Oh yeah, that Drake Soul is something different.
I ain't seen nothing else come close.
Hey, give me that Quavo over there, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Jose Quavo, man. Sometimes he get us there, and tonight he gonna take us there.
And the reality of it is, this ooh la la is coming in at a 25% THC. You know, that's something amazing, because most of the weed y'all out there smoke, even me, I can't even cap. Most of the weed that we smoking out here only got anywhere from between 15 to 20%.
Right. They been listening, right?
So, when you hit the 25 mark, you awesome, bro.
Yeah, you doing good. You doing damn good. You doing damn good. But they said a pound strand is wedding cake and London pound cake. Yeah, wedding cake.
Ooh la la la.
Cake. It's, you know, so this is a new strand. You know. From what I, you know, this my second one out of tasted, man. This thing, Killer Mike got some. He got some. He got something real special, man.
It's that choke, y'all. This that real choke.
Yeah, man.
Man, it's that real little engine that cook. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think I can. I think I can.
Listen, when you come home at the end of the night, after you sit down and you look at how much money you made for the day at your job or whatever you do, this is what you want to smoke. That's him.
It's the real one.
Yeah.
What you want to do for your shit you can't make? You want me to go the further today? Because you got to taste that. You got to taste that.
Go ahead, man. You go and do your thing.
Okay. Man. So my shit you just can't make up this week. I ain't even tell Hicks this one. But my shit you just can't make up is Bill Cosby just got acquitted for his charges. Mm-hmm. R. Kelly just went to prison for his charges. Mm-hmm. And Bill Cosby say he gonna try to help R. Kelly get out of prison.
We talked about it today. And the first thing he said, he was like, look, the guy was railroaded. As he said that Gloria Allred did the same thing that she did with him. You parade women out and you stir up the public sentiment to go against him. And that's what they did to R. Kelly. My client was conviction was vacated by the Pennsylvania State Supreme Court because they saw the truth. And what we see in America today, you know, with R. Kelly is an assault on black men. And this is an assault on successful black men who are doing great things.
So what we see, like those R. Kelly fans that are sticking by him, hoping that, you know, maybe they look at R. Kelly, or they look at Cosby's case and say maybe R. Kelly can get off. Maybe there'll be something.
Well, look,
do you see that happening with his case?
I see R. Kelly having a strong case on appeal. And I think when he gets to the appellate court and when he gets to the highest court in the land, I think
he said he can defend R. Kelly because he feels like R. Kelly didn't do nothing wrong because of his lifestyle.
I mean, Bill paid some damn lawyer fees.
Man, hell, I'm telling you what Bill said. This shit fucked me up.
He must be paying for the lawyer then. That's what that means.
Bill said he needs to talk to R. Kelly and he got a couple of things to tell R. Kelly. On top of that, YouTube said they're gonna cancel R. Kelly's page, his YouTube channel. R. Kelly will no longer have a YouTube channel. So to all you people who have a YouTube channel, I'm gonna put y'all up on game. Well, I might even do it. You want to make some quick money? You need to go. You need to go download you some R. Kelly to your phone or something. And you need to make you a channel and play nothing but R. Kelly music.
Right.
But he no longer has a channel.
They killed the channel.
And so that means all your favorite R. Kelly song, 12 play, feeling on your booty, and the list goes on. You would not.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna play this shit though, man. Shit, I don't know what the hell he was doing when he was singing that shit, but I know that shit sound good. That nigga sang like a motherfucker.
Man, being Cosby need to go sit his ass down somewhere. The folks blessed you and acquitted you of your charge, and you trying to go help another motherfucker out.
Allegedly, Bill got a whole warehouse of Quaaludes. Hey, shit. Bill still got there putting them loose.
In the words of Tony Montana, it's okay. You'll be back. Another Quaalude. She'll let me in the morning.
She'll love me in the morning.
She'll love me another Quaalude. Right. She'll love me in the morning.
She'll love me in the morning.
You know.
Quaalude, the old XP.
Yes, sir.
That's all the Quaalude is.
That's what Tony Montana.
Right.
So, hell, at the end of the day, man, that's some shit you can't make up. How the hell y'all?
That ain't the only thing. But
man, how the hell you go to jail for damn near the same charges? That's some you know that show called Life.
But they wasn't living with Bill though.
They
were living with R. Kelly though.
Look. Look, you remember that show called Life?
When the dude had life in prison.
He fought it and he ended up getting himself out. Then he turned around and tried to start getting niggas out. Look, man, these folks blessed you to get your ass up out of the fire.
Yeah, you better get your ass out of here and run.
And sit down somewhere and enjoy life, Bill.
Right.
Man, but
Bill got money. He know he gonna die soon, Steve.
Man,
what they gonna do?
They took a lot of money fighting these charges.
That's what
man.
I'm saying. So what else they gonna do to him?
What more can they do to him?
Right, cause he still got money.
Yeah,
out of all that shit, that bitch still got money.
Crazy.
Yeah. See, what they gonna do to him? That nigga buy 80, ain't it?
Yeah, I know y'all ain't gonna like this, but big shouts out to Bill Cosby. R. Kelly, handle your business. Just protect your neck so don't nobody be in jail feeling on your booty.
Hey man.
Oh shit.
R. Kelly sick motherfucker now.
Yes he is.
Don't get twisted. You know what I'm saying? He's a sick nigga. So from what allegedly was said, well, allegedly no more.
He ain't charged. See, R. Kelly was trying to be a pimp. He was trying to be a pimp. That's what the problem was. He watching too much many of them old Superfly movies and shit like that.
What type of pimp was that nigga though?
Gorilla pimp. You heard it? Gorilla pimp. When that boy Project Pan say, I don't go dig on no hoe. Did that. I'm a pimp nigga, you didn't know.
Hey man. I I seen some of them pictures, man, when that where R. Kelly lived. That shit didn't. Hey, R. Kelly was a real country nigga, man.
Oof. With a pimp palace.
But he ain't had shit in there.
That weird.
Go back and look at some of them pictures, man. That shit was like the studio and shit and the little penthouse he had. It was like he was in a trap house, like, but it wasn't no clean trap house.
He from Chicago. They used to that shit.
Man, fuck that shit, nigga. You a millionaire. You R. Kelly, nigga. You done sold over 75 million records. How the hell your shit look
Basically, you got them hoes doing everything. Yeah, make them bitches clean up.
Goddamn right. Hoes gonna be in here every day. This shit gonna look like a player talent. What the fuck wrong with you? You better get off your ass. When I get up, you get up. And when I get up, if I start picking up and cleaning up, that means your ass better start picking up and cleaning up.
Man. But there's a lot of shit going on in this world. But that was just my shit you just can't make up. What about you, Bo?
Hey, man. We going back to the great state of Florida again. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Jacksonville. We coming back. We going back to Jacksonville again. You see
Why it go down?
Duval
County. Duval.
Hey, man. They got this girl, Tamaya Delagard. She worked, I guess it was a place for autistic people, like a hospital or a treatment center. I don't really know what it was, but she was a food server. She the one that bring your trays to you every day. You know, if you in there, she the one bring the tray to you and everything. So apparently,
that motherfucker take good.
Yeah, that shit good, man. That shit good. But apparently, like, they monitored certain rooms.
Right.
Like, the people in the facility.
Talk your shit.
They monitored certain rooms based upon the diagnosis from the doctor. You know, make sure don't die or going.
Right.
So, I guess she really wasn't aware of this. She didn't really understand.
Oh, man.
So when I seen why she didn't understand, and I looked at it, I was like, oh, okay.
Everything came together for you.
Yeah, she was big girl. Big girl, look like a boy. She like a boy.
She needs somebody to rock her world.
So evidently, when she would come to his room and bring him his tray, he wasn't putting that wood out.
Yes, sir. He wasn't that crazy. He was talking that crazy shit to him. He was probably in there with his dick in his head talking about, I tell your big ass up. You don't even know it. Girl, if you would have caught me before I got in this motherfucker here,
listen,
tell your ass up.
Listen, man.
She took him up on the word that day.
And the people in the thing had been monitored. He wanted a room that they monitored.
Wow.
And she didn't know it. So while she was dropping them trays off.
She was dropping that pussy off.
Yeah, that head and the ass off.
Hey.
They said the lady even got on the people that were monitoring got on the screen, were like, hey, what you doing? What you doing? She can hear through the speaker, man. She can hear through the speaker, like, what you doing?
That bitch was so big, she ain't give a fuck.
Man,
shout out to, what's her name? Tamaya.
Tamaya. Hey, they locked Tamaya ass up, too.
Hey, I need to ask you a question, Maya. And y'all need to come on down in them comment boxes.
Trays off. She gonna be dropping trays off, man.
We like to say for some pussy.
For some pussy.
But for this time, for some dick. Really? You like your job.
For some dick.
For some dick.
Right. You like
damn.
Your job for some dick.
Damn. That's some real shit you can't make up.
You can't make up. You at work. And the dude supposed to be autistic or something. He wasn't too autistic. He pulled that dick out.
He was just in that. He was in that motherfucker.
Wasn't too autistic. He pulled that dick
He was in that motherfucker trying to get that chick.
But hey, She wasn't even. Hey, she wasn't attractive at all, man.
It don't matter to him.
They gonna pop the pitch up there. I was like, man, look.
To him, she might have been. You never know. He might have grew up and then never had no pussy. And she seen all that dick backed up. She was like, God damn,
I'm backed up too. We both going through the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Man, shit. Hey, man. Hey, once again, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That is shit you cannot make up.
We just like to thank everybody for coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Everybody that, subscribe to the channel.
Like, follow, subscribe, and all that.
Right. Share it. Make sure you tell your friends, subscribe, and everything.
Tell your grandma, sister, auntie, cousin.
Right.
They got a brother that can tell the uncle, granddaddy. Friend of the family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, this is another episode of Flavors on the King, y'all. We enjoyed y'all. We say this every week. We ain't want to lead no more than you wanted to lead. Did the chair fall off?
Dingleberry, man.
Yeah, okay, we good. You know. Man, we don't want to lead no more than you want to lead. So, we enjoyed y'all. This was a fun ass hour. We will be back to do it again real soon. With that being said, and we're gonna air this one as a premiere. So thank you to everybody that follows on all our platforms, Instagram, Facebook. Whatever the platform you follow us on, Anchor. Yes, sir. This is Flavors on the King, man. You got something in that cup, player?
Ain't got nothing in there.
Man, put some in this cup. Put some in that cup.
Man. Y'all see it, man. Peer pressure, motherfucker.
Yes,
all right.
And now he talking about it with his limit.
The limit is what I said. Yeah, man, love y'all.
Love y'all, man. Salute.
Yeah, salute.
This is Flavors on the King. We out this bitch.